What would be your biggest fears and biggest challenges about working on a film like Mammoth? How can they be managed or overcome?
Well, I don't have a lot of fears about working on the film, but I am kind of a little bit worried about my grades. Like, I will have time to study, but right now I even want them to get a little better. I mean, they're good, but like, you know what I mean?
Tell them how you felt about your math grade.
Okay, well, so actually, my goal is to get into honors math next year, because right now I'm in advanced math, and next year there's honors math as the highest, and I want to get into honors math, and I'm not sure what I need, but I know I have to be like in the top 20 about, and so I feel like I have an A minus, but I feel like I would want to get a little bit above that, like an A. So I would like to focus a lot on my grades, but managing that would be difficult, but I think I'd be able to do it because I usually do my homework before I get home, and I would still have a little bit left over. But I'm good at making everything, like I'm good at keeping everything, so I'm done with it. You know what I mean?
Like organizing your
Yeah,
time.
like organizing my time. Yes, and so I think it could be difficult, but I think I'd be able to manage it.
Yeah, you do usually come home and well, your homework's often done before you get home, and then you'll finish it quickly, so that's good. But what if you miss full days of school? What happens?
Well, if I miss school, then I would definitely want to keep on top of that. So, but I think I could manage that. I could go, like I go to extra help every day, so I can go see like what I missed and learn the lesson I would have learned in class. And if I miss multiple days of school, I would probably go onto the school website or Moto and like look at all their posts because my teachers post the notes they put in the classroom.
Right,
So
right.
I'd put that.
So you think you could handle it? So you're not really concerned about being on a set or working with adults most of the time,
I'm really excited about that.
or
It's really fun.
traveling around to different places to try and shoot in different places. That's all just exciting.
That's my favorite part. Yeah.
Okay, so did you ever lose something or someone that you wished you could get back? What would you do if you could to have it back?
Well,
Well, real quick, you lost your phone last week for a week or 2 weeks. I know that's not a big thing, but what would you have done to get it back? Or nothing, I don't know.
no, I would have been. Well, I mean, I use my phone a lot, but I don't really text on it that much. Um, if I make phone calls, I usually use like the house phone or something. But I I looked around the house and I looked everywhere and I eventually found it. But I wouldn't like stop anything to do it. You know what I mean? Like
Right, I
it's
noticed.
not that it's not that important to me.
Is
But
that because you know I had insurance on it, or what
I
would
don't
you
know.
would you be willing to buy it again? Would you have saved a lot of money over the years? Would you be willing to pay $450 or something like that to get a new phone, or would you wait until the contract's up and get a new one then?
There was a contract.
Yeah, they come with a contract.
I didn't sign anything. Well, I probably wouldn't buy it. I mean, I like to save all my money, you know,
Yeah.
so I don't really use it. So.
Okay. What about personal loss, like something more significant than a little metal device?
um, well, I don't. Luckily, I didn't really lose a lot.
You lost your cousin Veronica. You were a little younger, though,
Yeah,
maybe a
I
few
don't
years
really
ago.
remember that, but when I look back, I feel sad for it, and family that knew her better.
You lost your dog.
Yeah, again, I was little, but it's like the same thing. But,
And your sister's going to college.
yeah, Mommy mentioned that. So, I think that really upsets me because we hang out a lot and we're like close. But it's also like she always promises me that she would like come and she would take me to all our favorite places and get all the stuff that you didn't let us buy and stuff like that. So,
What haven't I let you buy?
like, I don't know, like extravagant desserts.
Okay. I think you've had plenty of extravagant desserts over the years. But all right, so she would take you and sort of like Grandma does on the walk in the city every year.
Yeah.
She would take you and just treat you like the queen.
But when she talks about leaving, because she usually says she's like excited to go. I mean, she doesn't say like she's excited to leave us, but she says she wants her personal apartment and whatever. And it always like bothers me whenever she talks about it. So.
Well, it's a little like the movie Brooklyn last night. Like the girl had a lot to look forward to going home to Brooklyn, but she had a lot to give up back in Ireland, remember?
Yeah.
So that's what Nisia would face. She's excited about the new things, but she's also going to miss some of the stuff here.
Yeah.
So how are you going to handle that?
I'm going to handle that by... well, I'll try to see her as much as I can, but like I know she's very close to me, but I also have a lot of other people who are close to me who aren't going to leave yet, like you, and so I'll be upset that she's gone, but I'll still be able to see her and it'll be okay.
Okay. Let's go to tell us about a time you were really frightened.
Okay. So there were a lot of times where I was really frightened, but a little while ago, I did auditions for the school talent show, and I was going to sing. So I was like really nervous, but when I kind of started doing it, I kind of relaxed, Like I was nervous at first. I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna fail.
Well, you said you wanted to get off the line.
Yeah, and I worked for it. I practiced. I did everything, and so I didn't want to just waste all that. So I did it, and then once I started doing it, it kind of felt relaxing. Like I was finally doing it and getting it done. And even though I was in front of like a lot of people because it was just the auditions, it still got me nervous. But I knew I would be able to do it.
Did people receive it well?
Yeah.
They were happy. They applauded and stuff.
Yeah, it was. Everybody clapped, and I was like, I felt fine afterwards. I felt happy actually. So
good.
Like when I usually feel nervous before things like that, but afterwards I feel like relaxed, like I did good.
Right. Well, you're good with prep work. So you what was it? Allie playing piano or?
Yeah, Allie was playing piano, and she was like, "It's okay," and I said that she wasn't the one singing because I was, doing.
So what's different about singing than playing piano? Playing piano, she could mess up too.
Just as difficult, but like piano is something. I don't know. I don't really know how to explain it, but I feel like singing is more like personal, and playing piano, people have to develop
technical skill.
Yeah, like that. So yeah.
Yeah, I think I tend to agree, but I do think there's definitely technical parts of singing, like learning how to sing. You do certain exercises and stuff.
Like
right.